Good morning, everybody. We are deep in it. Not really, we're actually on a pretty big body of water, deep into a lake, I suppose. We're on the shoreline right now. Decided to bring the kayak out instead of the boat, even though we're at the same properties the other day. I took one shot at a gadwall, and unfortunately, I think I shot just a hair under it. I'll roll that clip. Like I said, it looked like it was a hair low. I mean, it was kind of a water swat. Probably should have tried to let it get up, but I mean, you can see my decoys in the video, and you can tell how far I was trying. It was a poke, but when you're desperate to get something down, I mean, I'll do just about anything. Watching birds all day yesterday, and just wasn't able to make it happen. Right when I was getting ready to leave, I had some mallards come through, and I think they probably would have decoyed, but we were already on our way out, so it didn't really matter that much. There's a lot of birds out here. I actually seen some canvasbacks yesterday, buffleheads, mallards, gadwalls, and lots of hooded mergansers, and I'm just out here to have a good time today. I'll take anything pretty much. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we have some luck, and yeah, stay tuned. Shooting time's in about 45 minutes, something like that. So catch you at first light. Just sniped a nice gadwall. Absolute last bird I thought it was going to get today, but I'll take it. I'm driving around a giant bush in a snowstorm. What the heck? And yeah, I water swatted it, but I didn't know if I'd see anything else, so screw it. We got us one. I don't think you guys understand how rewarding that feels. Gadwalls don't really exist in Indiana very much. Northeast Indiana, I suppose. You might see them every now and then, and I do get some on my trail cameras on the lakes every so often, but for the most part, we don't have a lot of them. So that bird right there to a lot of people is nothing, but to me that's a mega trophy. Mallards and wood ducks. Anything outside of those two, to me, is a huge trophy. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to see this thing in the daylight a little bit better. And because it was a water swat, which not ideal, but I think a lot of the bird is in really good shape. So I might get that one taxidermied. We'll see. I kind of told myself if I was going to do any more taxidermy, I wanted it to be more like flying poses. I just think flying on the wall is so much cooler than sitting. Every now and then sitting is cool, like if you're doing mergansers or something, hooded mergansers, so you can see their like big plumes, or wood ducks even, but that'll make a sick flying mount. I thought gadwalls were going to be a little bit bigger, a little closer to the mallard size, but really they're like a nice in between of a wood duck and a mallard. So got a little bit of time left, and by a little bit I mean sunrise technically hasn't hit yet, but we'll see. That was super early. I heard they sound like a mallard, but like a deeper croak, so I knew it was not a mallard. Kayak was the right call today. One bird down, let's go. Another fun fact is if you can see them swimming in, I like to carry binoculars with me so that way I can kind of judge what's going on a little bit sooner than if I have to wait until they're all the way in the decoys. That way I can get the gun up and ready if I need to. And I said I'd see you guys at shooting time. That bird happened 2 minutes after shooting light. And it happened with cloud cover and snow coming in, so seen a few other birds fly. We're really not going to be able to take many passing shots, if any, just because we're tucked in this woods. So they're either going to swim by or they're going to land in the decoys, and so we'll see. Cover's not terrible. Was hoping for a little better. Went to a different lake this morning and cut all these reeds down that I've got on the kayak, and it's helping. Dang it. It was like 2 minutes ago now, but I just had 4 hooded mergansers land just 20 yards to the east behind this brush on my right, and I've been looking for a drake hooded merganser to go with my hen for quite a while. I've gotten a hen, still waiting on the drake. There's 4 of them out here, two drakes, 2 hens, 2 pairs. The other day when I was out here, there was 4 pairs, and they were swimming back and forth, but they stopped right where I'm at. So I slid down, and then they just landed farther east. My hide's decent. I just don't think they like decoys. Still cannot believe we got a gadwall. The plan for today was mallards, mergansers, maybe buffleheads, maybe bluebills. So gadwall's wild. I did see one the other day though, so it doesn't surprise me. Patiently waiting to see some more flying. Seems like at about 10 o'clock they pick up again. Quick pause here. Sun's officially up. It's still freezing cold. I can't feel my toes hardly at all. But if you look around, it's beautiful. Got about 1 inch or 2 of snow last night. Water's starting to freeze up pretty good. The edges are a little crispy right now. I had to crunch through just a hair. But luckily it came on so fast, it's not like it's been slowly freezing. So just a couple degrees made a huge difference. We went from like 40, 50 down to 25. So it's going to take a couple of days for this thing to really start to freeze, but it's getting there. I think I'm going to hunt for another hour, sit here and see what we see. The 4 mergansers that were just to my right, they just took off and headed out. So unless somebody else spooks them off, I'm guessing they're probably gone for a while, if not the rest of the day. But there were 8 yesterday, so there could be more around. So give it some time, see if anything else comes in. But anytime I'm duck hunting, I just want to get one. If I'm just going for like divers or something late in the season that's rare. If I'm wood duck or mallard hunting, I'd really like to get, at least 2. That way you get a nice meal out of them. But, ooh, a couple swans going over. Should I take a poke at them? Let me know down below if you think Indiana should open a swan season, because I certainly do. I went to a lake the other day. It was this summer. I think it had like 150 on it. Not even kidding. It was insane. I thought they were buoys at first. Listen to them. I'm back in a cove right now, so it's pretty calm back here, but that main channel they're going down right now is pretty windy. A little bit of time left to see if we can make something else happen. Well, I'm sure you heard that, but we had some geese fly in. I'm going to say 60, 70 yards. Not worth taking a poke. Second off, I don't want to clean a goose today. If they were in the decoys, we would have definitely sprayed and prayed, but no reason to do that unless we get a clean, clear shot. I'm really here for ducks. Well, I just had 7 more geese shortstop me, which doesn't surprise me at all. I'm assuming it's because it's late in the season these birds are being finicky. But when they shortstop you over and over and over, it starts to just wear down at you. Instead of like roughly 70 yards, now they're like 110 yards, 120 yards. They're out there. No chance we're getting a shot on those. Oh well, like I said, really wasn't planning on shooting a goose anyways, but it would be cool if we could call them in and just keep practicing, get better at calling, try to figure out their patterns better. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 honkers. Oh, come on. Let me give you the smoke. That's our bird for today. Absolute smoke show. Look at that thing. Well guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for today. That was so fun. We're learning a little bit every time we come out here, and that's what's important, and it's really the goal. Come out here, have some success, have some fun, and learn some stuff. And we're learning a little bit about these birds every day. I think if I would have sat up another 100 yards to the east, probably could have had another chance. And I know I could have shot a merganser at least, which I know a lot of people aren't into that, but that's just one thing I'd really like to do is get me that Drake hooded merganser still. We'll get it eventually. We may hunt one more time this year. There's really only time for one more hunt, but we'll see. If you're wondering, the water is extremely, extremely cold. And some waterproof gloves would be ideal right now. Okay guys, thanks for watching. We're gonna get these hands warmed up and then we're gonna start going back. Fun time out here.